reactions on a ruling that bars governors charged from accessing offices. The ruling that was made almost a year ago is being faulted by some senators on the argument of innocent until proven guilty. Elizabeth Mutuku has the details.
It's almost 1 year after Justice Mumbi Ngugi instructed that elected executives cannot continue to attend to office functions when facing corruption-related charges was upheld at High Court, a ruling which has applied to 4 county bosses so far and attracted different reactions from leaders from across political divides. Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei wants the review of the ruling, citing the right to fair hearing as per the law, while his Migori counterpart stands with the ruling.
When you call upon county assemblies to impeach governors that are facing graft cases, and most of them cannot access the offices because of the famous Mumbi Ngugi ruling, I think we are setting a very dangerous precedent. One, because the presumption of innocence is provided for by the Constitution. The principles of natural justice demands that you hear that person and ensure that you listen and the case is heard and determined. So when you tell people to impeach based on allegation, because those are things that are yet to be proven in a court of law. So if you tell MCAs to impeach a governor simply because they are facing graft or economic crime cases in courts of law, we are having a double standard, because we will be negating the violation of the principle of innocence, presumption of innocence, and also presumption of natural justice.
What happens when governors are charged with violation of law is that, particularly when the law that they are deemed to have violated is the one that puts in place economic crimes, they are required to step aside. They are required not to visit their offices because they wield executive authority and they have authority over where the crime took place and potential witnesses.
Governors have, however, been relying to Section 62, subsection 6 of the same Act that provides that the section does not apply with respect to an office if the Constitution limits or provides for the grounds upon which holder of any office may be removed, or in the circumstances which the office must be vacated. Justice Mumbi's ruling of 20th 2019 has seen Governors Mike Mbuvi Sonko of Nairobi, Samburu Lenol Kulal, former Kiambu Governor Ferdinand Waititu, and latest being Migori's Okoth Obado stay away from office, a ruling which Cherargei says is taking a political path.
We are aware that the fight against corruption has been politically motivated. It has been hijacked with people's political agenda. What happens if you have an agencies or a government that are against a particular governor? They can bring up Trump charges. The MCA is impeached too. When the courts rule, you might have been found innocent. So let us allow, don't make people to be guilty until proven innocent. Let them become innocent until proven guilty. And therefore, I urge MCAs, let us be sober. And by the way, the authority of executive is not only vested with the governor. It is vested on the county executive members and the deputy governors that run the issue of running of the executive decision. So I think, and I hope in future, we should be able to overturn the Mumbi Ngugi ruling, because it's one of the bad law that the country would not stay on that precedent.
However, Migori Senator Ochilo Ayako says when one is accused of graft, should step aside until the matter is resolved.
Even I have seen courts, by the way, nowadays are on a dangerous path, and we need to warn them. They are nowadays issuing cash bail, bond that are so punitive that you imagine what is the role of a bond and bail under the Constitution. The role of bond and bail is to secure attendance over a person who has been accused. It is not to punish. But when you see courts of law issuing bail and bond application, they are in a way trying to punish somebody, yet they have not been adjudged, their case has not been heard and determined.
It is within the mandate and duty of members of the county assembly to deal with each case, look at every evidence, and bring the matter either to Senate or decide as they best wish.
Obado was released on 8.7 million shillings cash bail on Monday. Elizabeth Mutuku, TV 47 Nairobi.
Moving on, farmers